Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back once again to a new video. Today's video is probably very late. I know, I'm very sorry for that because I was kind of busy in something else, so I was not able to record the videos. So how you should take notes? Taking notes, if you go online, search on YouTube, you will be seeing so much different videos. Like there are hundreds and thousands of videos. So how my video is different from all other those videos? Those videos you will just see people taking shiny notes, on new copies or new textbooks. Like you will be so overwhelmed by those information. Like from those videos, you will be like, how can a person take such good notes for such a long time? It's not possible for everyone. So I don't think it's really very possible to take good amount of notes every time. So how I take notes? This video is all about my experience on taking notes and how I take notes, and this has been helpful for me in quite some time. What I do actually, there is a reading phase first. Actually, if you read, with full concentration, you are taking those notes in your mind. Whichever chapter I have to study, I just flip over to that chapter. It's a first phase of reading actually for me. There are 4 phases on reading, so I just flip over to the chapter, whatever I have to read. I just make my mind ready that yes, you have to study this chapter. It is a type of warm-up which you give to your mind before actually you start studying. So first phase, you just give an overview to your mind that yeah, this chapter is such a long chapter or very small chapter. You have to study like this. It's just making your mind warmed up and your mind gets ready. Okay, we have to do this now. And after that, the second phase for me is just can take a rough paper and just flip through the pages and write down like what's important according to you. I mean the topics, not the content inside the topics. That time hasn't come yet. So just write down what topics you have to study like with full concentration. So now phase 3 for me is start studying whatever you feel this is important for you. Like I started studying and I'm studying line by line, just giving it a reading, and whatever I feel like this is important for me, it can come in examination, I write it down on my note. Now here comes your notebook and I write it down on my notebook. So in this way I prepare a note for that chapter. And now what you have to do, actually listen, now what you have to do after you are done with your chapter, like you have studied, like suppose that chapter is of 20 pages and you have read this whole chapter and wrote down whatever you feel like what's important. Don't ask someone else that what is important in this chapter. Please, this is the main point for this video. Don't ask anyone else that what's important in this chapter. You don't have to ask someone else. You have to figure it out, like what's important for you. Because something important for me, like imagine my concept on diabetes mellitus is very clear, very crystal clear. So I don't feel like every time noting down diabetes in my note. But for you, if you haven't studied, if I say no, diabetes is not very important for me, so you feel like okay, diabetes is not important, then I shouldn't be studying diabetes. You are committing a big mistake. That's a blunder, guys. Don't ask anyone else that hey, what's important in this chapter. You have to study that chapter. You have to figure out what's important. So please don't ask anyone else that what's important. Please figure it out by yourself. Study, note down. If you have made that topic, made that concept inside your permanent memory, then you can skip it out. Okay, leave that. So after you have taken this note, your notes for a chapter are ready. Now after your notes are ready, you don't have to open that chapter in your textbook again. No, please don't study it from your textbook. Now what you have to do, every time you want to study that chapter, just pick up your notebook and start flipping through the pages. Now here comes the very important part. Whatever you did in that textbook, you have to do it in your notes again. Like you start studying your notes, and whatever you feel like it is important or it is not important, it's already in your memory, permanent memory. You won't be forgetting that. If anyone is asking even in your sleep, you can answer that question. So you can delete that, like you can cut out that point, or if you are making more refined version of your notes, so you can skip that point or skip that concept in your second note. So in that way you are making a perfect note. You already have a textbook, so why you require notes? Everything is there in textbook. So from my point of view, notes for you is meant to be concise. Notes should be small, notes should be concise, full of information what you don't know. Do you get me? Notes should be full of information whatever you don't know. Notes are handy. You can take it one day before examination. You can revise all your concepts which you feel like you might forget, so you can revise all those concepts. Notes are obviously time saver, and notes are there for retention of important topics in your brain. So these are few points why you require notes and how you can take notes. And please, one big request, don't make another textbook from your notes. Please don't make another textbook from your notes. If I would have it, wait, this is a whole chapter on breathing and exchange of gases. It's done in this one page. You see that? It's just an example. I wanted to show it to you guys. It struck in my mind because I saw my paper note in front of me, so I thought of showing it to you. I have my notes from medical school also. These are here. This is just basic introduction of neuroanatomy done here. This is meninges, so it's done in this one page. Here comes my renal physiology, just in 2 pages. CSF done in, I guess, yeah, this is an important topic, very big one. So it took me 4 pages, but these are very refined notes, and I would be refining them further also when I will study them again. This is cerebellum, done in these 2 pages. Midbrain, yeah, midbrain also is taking pons, brainstem, medulla, internal structure of medulla, tracts, dorsal system. So this will go on and will make my video very long. Let me revise everything for you again. Open your textbook, go through the pages, warm up your mind, make yourself ready that what you have to study. After that, just take a rough piece of paper, note down what are the important topics you have to study, what topics you have to focus on. Now start reading that chapter, and whatever you feel like, yeah, this topic, yeah, this point is important for me, note down in your notebook and continue that process 2 times, 3 times, whatever, until and unless you arrive to your perfect note. Once you have made your note, don't study that chapter from textbook. Open your note, revise them, and whatever you feel like, no, it's not important, it's already in my permanent memory, cut that point, skip that point. And when you do this 2 or 3 times, you are ready with your perfect notes, guys. Perfect notes. And I'm not saying that I'm very much perfect in my studies or I'm very much perfect in note taking or anything. I just want to share you my experiences, because I've been through many different things and many failures in my life. So I just want to share you guys my experience and in what ways you can avoid those failures and you can easily achieve whatever you want. So hope you like this video, guys. And I'm not promising very regular videos, guys, because as a medical student, my schedule is kind of hectic. I try to wake up early in the morning, and after that also I don't have leftover time for me to record videos. But yeah, I can promise that one weekly video would be on this channel. I would love to post 2 videos a week, but it's very hard for me. I would try, but if I wouldn't be able to post 2 videos a week, I would be posting 1 video absolutely per week. And please show your love, guys. Share the video. If you are a medical student watching this, you need to subscribe. You need to support me as a medical student. And yeah, guys, I also love to work out. I record very short videos on my workouts, so I would try to make those workout videos in this workout shorts section, which is a playlist on this channel. You can go click that workout shorts playlist and watch all those videos. And as a medical student, you can live a healthy lifestyle, I promise you. And I will make a video on that topic also. So see you guys in my other video. Till then, stay healthy, take care, and peace out. Bye bye.